Hello friends, and welcome back to the Simple Spells for the Home playlist. Today I'm going to show you how I make my magic moon salt. I use salt in a lot of different spells and magical components. So I find it very handy to have a bag of moon salt on hand. So what this means is just I have taken salt. It doesn't matter what kind. It's the intention that goes into it. I've taken salt and I have left it in the moonlight. So I will put it in the windowsill before I go to bed, and I will take it out of the windowsill in the morning when I wake up. This is just a basic charging, so you can use whatever moon phase you want. I am going to make this bag a full month of charging. So what I mean by that is like every night for the next month in all the moon phases, I will put this in my windowsill, let it charge up by the moon, take it out of the windowsill. And each night that I do that, I will invoke the moon to charge the salt. As in, like, I will look at the moon and say, I thank you, moon, for charging up the salt with your power. So all we really need to do is just pour some salt into a measuring cup. You can make as much as you want. So I'm going to just do this one half table salt and half coarse salt. You can use any kind of salt that you want. Just remember that you have an intention going in behind it as well. If you're using this for water, the coarse salt is going to be harder to dissolve. So then I'll just put this in my bag. Hold on. So I've just put this in my bag, and I am going to put my intention into this salt. I'm going to use this for magical purposes, and I thank the moon for charging it. And even though we're making it in the daytime, it doesn't matter. This is a very, very simple salt spell. So dump this into the bag. I've written on it what it is and the date. I find this very important because once you hone in a little bit more detail and become a little bit more complex, dates, times, and moons matter. So let's go look at the windowsill where I'm going to put this. Okay, so here I am in my upstairs window, and I get the moon all night, right from window to window. So this is a really good place to charge this. And an example that I had from before, this is from the supermoon in November 2016, and this is my full moon salt. So I actually had quite a full bag of supermoon salt, and I have used this to make different colored salt for different spells, different moon spells, things like that, reflection, anywhere where you need a salt for your spell, you can use moon-powered salt pretty much. So yeah, I kept this in the super moonlight, and then pulled it out. So that's just an example of storing your moon salt and making moon salt. I'm starting to run low. So yeah, empowering the salt with the power of the moon. Okay, so here for the rest of the month of July, I am going to put my salt in my windowsill, and the intention behind it is to charge the salt with the power of the moon in all its phases for me to use in my spells. Gratitude to the moon and the universe. So something really easy that you can do to add a little bit more oomph to your spells. Yeah. Simple spells for the home. Sometimes preparing ingredients for magic takes time, and sometimes it's good to have things like this on hand and be well prepared. Ooh. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment section if there's anything that you would like me to explain, if there's anything you want to see. Haha. Simple spells for the home. I love doing these things. I love helping people. Please click one of these boxes that are hanging around this bag of magic salt. It'll take you to the spells playlist and to YouTube recommended video and the subscribe button. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time in the playlist. Bye. Bright blessings.